We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for their 7th straight victory next. Adrian Hauser gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First base, 7-11.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kierme to turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Yonny Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Throw just does beat him to the bag. Is that? But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Brewers are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules.
Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Kane gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Batting third.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Struck him out. None left for Milwaukee, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next for the Rays, Randy Rosarena, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line drive to center field, and the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And there he goes towards second. And that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau. Liner in there for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
None out, runners at first and second. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope, outside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yonny Chirinos. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, man. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in, Kevin Kierme, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding in, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays 4 and the Brewers nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Pulled high in the air out to left field. A Rosarena is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Manny Pena comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 pitch.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. He's set. Here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Rosarena.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Rosarena. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled off. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Ready for another chance? G-Man Choi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ground ball right into the shift. Garcia gloves it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. So striding in, Nico Goodrum, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He's set, and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Choi moving to his left. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
With 1 away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show as you get a look there at our upcoming telecasts over the course of the next 7 days. In now, Adrian Hauser. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kierme coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Puig comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keston Hiura, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Yelich is running. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Kierme looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And now is Yasiel Puig as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Manny Pena. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Next in at the plate is Healy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
One out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermeier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. From the stretch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So stepping in, Yonny Chirinos. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yonny Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Oh, and this drops in the infield. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Kevin Kierme.
So here's Kevin Kierme. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
Shortstop.
Ready once again, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Yelich. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Now back, left field, Randy Rosarena.
Stepping in now, Randy Rosarena, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Yelich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man.
So digging in now, G-Man Choi. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, number 8.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brent Suter is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ronnie Rodriguez is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 65, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Orlando Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Garcia. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Standing in, Ronnie Rodriguez. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here it comes, 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, 0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And to score, the runner from second. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Now back, second baseman, Castillo.
Into the box now, Castillo, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 8-3. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yandy Diaz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Mike Zunino. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Yonny Chirinos. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kierme.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that means Kevin Kierme will hit next. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays pick up a run on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Brewers 3. Diego Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Tampa Bay, number 63, Diego Castillo.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pena.
No, that's down. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. The relay and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at second, nobody out. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 on its way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1.
2. Full count. 3-2.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Standing in, Orlando Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's down.
First and second now, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Still way back. It's 9-3. Jerry Blevins comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jerry Blevins.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Blevins is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Randy Rosarena, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Blevins, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Kane.
Lorenzo Kane.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
3-1 to him now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
David Phelps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Keston Hiura will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. None out, runners at first and second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. The tag, and he's out going for third. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Omar Narvaez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 9-5. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. Yelich is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Mike.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Rays, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chaz Rowe will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Wendell will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in now for the Brewers, Nico Goodrum. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 misses down below the knees.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Striding into the box, Orlando Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's in.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-1 home.
Hey!
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Kane. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Joey Wendell digs in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped him up. Kierme calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kierme.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kierme. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 2. First pitch coming, here it is. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kierme now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Healy, Adames.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate, Randy Rosarena, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out here and a runner at second. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. This is in the air out to left field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Rays 10 and the Brewers 5. Peter Fairbanks, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Peter Fairbanks.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1.
Nope. The count is 2-1. Nope.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's set, and the pitch. Castillo stands in as he looks at a called strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-1 home.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls.
Nobody
1
out,
strike.
runner on first. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the stretch.
Hey!
Three and 2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Manny Pena will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The runner from second crosses the plate. Austin Nola will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Nope.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Orlando Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted in the air to center. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Tampa Bay scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Yonny Chirinos earned his 9th win of the year. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Rays put together 10 total hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 10-7. The Chicago Cubs pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dismantled the White Sox, 15-2. Gregory Polanco was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Pirates took care of the Braves, 8-0. Steven Strasburg struck out 12 on the way to the win, helping lead Washington past the Redbirds 6-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 10-6. The Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits, as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-0. They now have 5 straight wins. German Marquez got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits, as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-1. The A's hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-5. The Yankees combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-4. Fernando Romero grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 5-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 7 home runs in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 15-3. The Baltimore Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-6. George Springer plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead the Stros past the Phillies 10-7. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.